Many Montanan farmers take over an established family farm, but what if you had to start from scratch? Jacob and his wife, Courtney, left their rural Montana communities after high school to find themselves.
I had no designs on ever becoming a farmer or ever marrying a farmer.
But what they learned was everything they wanted was right there the whole time.
What we need to be doing is we need to be farming and we need to move home.
We grow vegetables, certified organic vegetables, raise heritage turkeys, and we grow specialty grains and seeds.
Courtney had already given up the family farm and agriculture was new to Jacob. But when they discovered this was the life they wanted, nothing could stop them.
I grew up on a farm and it was the most magical place in the world to grow up. And as I got older and started thinking about having kids, I realized that that was the kind of life that I wanted to give my children.
Some of the advantages to an agriculture lifestyle are answering to no one other than Mother Nature and working around seasons as opposed to clocks.
It is empowering because we make all our own decisions and we don't really have to answer to a boss or anybody else.
They both wanted to do something that made a difference in the world.
Doing something that feels worthwhile, like we're providing an essential need for people.
But starting a farm from scratch is no easy task.
The three biggest challenges, I think, for any beginning farmer is, of course, access to land, access to capital, and access to equipment and to skills.
On the other hand, starting your own farm means you are your own boss and do not have to negotiate decisions with a host of family members.
It's difficult to work within a family dynamic. It's difficult enough to work within a family dynamic just of our immediate family here.
Luckily, Jacob and Courtney weren't complete novices.
I understand what it takes to grow things just because I was around that my whole childhood.
The experience just comes through doing it, so once we got started, we've learned a little bit more each year.
And maybe one day this will become a family farm if their daughter chooses to follow in their footsteps.
She's involved in everything that we're doing.
She helps clean the chicken coop, and she helps out here and there when she can.
Prairie Heritage Farm is doing great. They're hoping to expand by planting an orchard in the spring and adding a couple more animals like hogs and sheep. In Power, Rachel Osley, ABC 5.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Jolly old St. Nick popped in to bring an early Christmas to 76 first graders.
Sun Construction called me up for a partnership to help the kids at West Elementary. So I flew down a few days early.
It was a big box.
Each student received 5 presents.
He got me a skateboard, a truck, and brand new shoes. Fast!
Shoes seem to be a popular favorite.
I got new shoes! But I never had those kind of shoes.
The kids couldn't have been more excited.
Christmas is fun because it makes me so excited and I can learn those brand new shoes very fast, far away.
This is the first year at West Elementary where a business adopted a class, making it a little easier on parents.
In this economy, it's really hard for parents to get everything that their children want.
Sletton Construction wanted to give back to their community.
There's a lot more that communities can do than just Santa for his one day a year.
Was there anyone bad? No! I didn't think so.
And students were grateful for their presents today, that some thought this may be their only Christmas.
I don't get any presents.
Why not?
Because it'd be bad.
After they get their gifts and they come up to you and I wasn't expecting this or I wasn't expecting anything, so it's just good that we can help out. It brought tears to my eyes almost.
Presents represent something bigger than getting cool stuff. It represents hope.
A belief that there is a lot of good things in the world and that there is something wonderful out there for each and every one of us.
In Great Falls, Rachel Osley, ABC 5.
I actually came here for my dad. He was a really big part of my life. When I lost him, I was just heartbroken. I was defeated. It is a really safe place for kids and grieving. If you've just lost your loved one, you need people to support you and help you know how to grieve.
At Camp Francis, we cry harder and laugh harder.
All of the activities that we do are truly designed to help guide them through their journey of grief.
We all understand what they're going through because we have lost people. And with your friends, sometimes they don't know what you're going through.
Today is completely dedicated towards celebrating life and learning about how we can continue to honor the presence of our loved one, even though they're not with us here anymore physically.
It's like a
It's just a way to signify not only letting go of some of that hard grief and truly investing in celebrating life, but also a way just to remember what brought all of us here together. Carol was a visionary, and she had such passion and such a spirit for what she did that when I look at this camp, it's impossible not to be inspired by her.
She started this camp, and I would have been in a really different place if it wasn't for this.